everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well out there. This video is, we're going to put this in the case for physical media because there's some physical media big news that just dropped last week. I wanted to make a video earlier about it, but I didn't get a chance to. We were a little busy. But I'm doing it now, and I hope you enjoy this video. I'm just going to talk about some really big releases that were announced that are going to get 4K releases. Some really big ones here, especially in the action space. There's no dates yet. Hopefully they're going to release dates soon about when we're actually going to see these discs, but they did get officially announced. But the first one up has a date. This isn't in terms of big news, but it might be if you're a Steven Seagal fan. They announced that Above the Law is Steven Seagal's first movie in Hollywood, the first action movie that he ever did. It came out in 1988, is getting a 4K release on November 9th, sorry. November 9th, and you can pre-order it right now through Toy Robot Video. Andrew Davis, who directed that film, was involved with the transfer. He approved the transfer that they did. It was a true 4K scan, they say, but it's getting released on November 9th. So if you're a fan of Steven Seagal, this is the first time this movie's been available on 4K, and that comes at us on November 9th of this year. Now, the big news, we know Disney bought Fox several years ago. And Fox had a ton of properties that Disney can exploit by releasing on physical media. But Disney's been very slow to do anything with some really big properties. Disney also owned Touchstone Studios years ago and Hollywood Studios, and they made some really great movies that have only ever been released on Blu-ray. Now, a few got released here and there, but there were some big ones that have not been released on 4K, and we're going to talk about them. They finally announced they're going to give these a 4K release. Again, this got announced officially, but there's no dates. They have not given a date yet of when they're going to be released. But these are some big ones. And first up, from the Fox library, we're going to go back to 1985. Arnold Schwarzenegger's Commando is going to finally get its 4K release. Again, no dates have been released yet. When it does get released, I'll do another video just to give you guys a heads up when we can see those coming our way. But yes, Commando, there's no special features announced yet, so we got to wait for the official. When the date's released, usually they'll give us what's going to be included on the disc. But yes, Commando is finally getting its 4K release, which will be a nice upgrade over the old Blu-ray, I'm sure. The other one, a big one, we got 3 Nicolas Cage movies that are getting their 4K releases finally. And one is one of my favorite action movies of the 90s. It's, I think, Michael Bay's best movie, although I'm a Michael Bay fan, I think this is his best movie, The Rock, from 1996, starring Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage, Ed Harris. Badass action film. I saw it in the theaters opening week when it came out. It's finally going to get its 4K release. Again, I don't have a date, but they did announce The Rock is coming to 4K sometime in the near future. Another Nicolas Cage, one of the Holy Trinity back then. It was The Rock, Con Air, and Face Off. Well, Con Air is also announced to get finally its 4K release sometime soon. Again, no date was announced. When it does, I'll let you all know. Another Nicolas Cage action-adventure movie from the early 2000s, National Treasure from 2004, is finally seeing its 4K release. It's funny, I just watched this on my Blu-ray a couple months ago, and I was wondering, I was like, this could really use a 4K upgrade, even though the Blu-ray looks good. And all The Rock and Con Air look great on Blu-ray as well, but they severely need a 4K upgrade, and I'm excited about all 4 of these releases, and Above the Law, I already pre-ordered that, because I am an unabashed early Steven Seagal fan. His early movies I really do enjoy, and Above the Law is one of them. But yeah, this is big news. Finally, Disney's moving on some of these. They've been dragging their feet. It's like they hate making money or something, because these are guaranteed to sell really well. There's also rumors, but this hasn't been officially announced yet, that Armageddon is also getting a 4K release. But that has not been officially announced yet. But these 4 have, and it's a very exciting that Disney's finally going to stop dragging their feet and give us these awesome movies. I don't know why they've been sitting on them. I know there was rumors that some studios are getting away from physical media, and Disney was going to let Sony release their physical media, and they've been, they did Tombstone in that. But even Sony, I heard, is trying to get away from physical releases somewhat. So this is good news for physical media collectors, that we're getting these big movies finally on a 4K upgrade that we've been solely missing. And we'll see when it officially gets announced, the dates. I'll come back and give you whatever news they give us. But I just want to share that with you guys, some big physical media news. And it's exciting that Disney's finally getting off their butts and giving us these movies we've been asking for on physical media. So that's it for this video. Let me know down below, are you excited about these? Are you interested in picking any of these up? leave a comment down below. It'd be great to hear from you and see which ones you're excited about. But that's it for this video. Until next time, bye.